What's up, everyone? It's Cannan back with another scary comp reaction and analysis. This time it is volume 3, and who knows what we're going to experience in this one. Hopefully, I don't get jump scared again like the last one. but this one's almost 9 minutes, so a little bit shorter than the last one, but I'll make it last. Hope you guys are enjoying these because I'm enjoying doing them. Like I said, I'm doing them once a week. And but yeah, I'm really enjoying doing this. It's fun. So as always, if you enjoy our content, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, click that like button, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Let's go with the first clip.
Someone was home alone when they recorded this.
Okay. No one's in the other room. The door closed. But it's open. The door closed, but it's open.
Y pues de este lado igual, el baño está abierto.
Even the...
Ay, güey, están tocando la puerta. A ver. Ay, cabrón. No hay nadie. No mames.
Those who've watched this couldn't help but shake their head after the person recording opened the front door. There's a superstition that states that if you open a door after hearing somebody knock and you don't see anyone there, you've most likely let in something malicious,
Jesus!
an evil entity. Whether you believe this or not, the video itself is undoubtedly pretty spooky.
All right. So we hear what sounds like a door closing, but the door itself is actually open. The bathroom door is open, and then we start hearing this knocking. And you can hear the knocking on the door. Now, of course, they try to look through the peephole with the camera, which, I mean, you would be able to see them, I would think, because this looks like a very wide peephole. But here's the thing, though. I was automatically thinking, okay, their friend is outside the door, they're crouched down so you can't see them, and knocking on the door. But then he opens the door, and there's like a door, like there's one of those outside doors in front of the door. And when you knock on those, it makes the rattling like sounds. So for this to have been a person, you would have heard that outside door open and then quickly slam shut if they ran away after knocking on your door. Because at first I was like, okay, there's someone there with them, you know, very convenient. Oh, I'm home alone. And I started recording, and they're just hiding somewhere in the apartment, closing doors, knocking on because it definitely sounds like knocking on a door. It doesn't sound like knocking on a wall somewhere else, because knocking on a door and knocking on a wall have two distinctive sounds because of the way doors are made and how walls sound and all that. So there's two distinctive sounds that it would be. Now, the idea, I've never heard of the superstition of never open your door if something is knocking, and because it's you pretty much inviting it in. Because it sounds like to me it was already in the house, if this is a paranormal phenomenon that we are actually witnessing here, and not just, oh, rent's due, so let's make a scary video, Yeah, I want to make sure that we get past this creepy face. But, yeah, interesting.
Is undoubtedly pretty spooky, as always.
Like, if you put yourself in that situation, you're home alone and something like that happens, yes, very, very scary scenario here. And, man, that's a long stairwell. For them to have knocked and then ran without making any sound with that outside door and be able to get out of view fast enough before they come outside. I don't know.
What are your thoughts?
Like, could it have been staged? Yes. But could it have actually been something? I think so as well. Oh boy, kids' room.
Toddler was playing in her room when all of a sudden...
So let's see what kind of toys. Okay, so we've got what looks like a kitchen set, maybe, and then a tool set. So pretty nice little toy sets they got there. I never had a tool set thing like that because I was never into that stuff as a kid. I was never into tools or anything like that. That's why I grew up to be a geek, I guess. But oh wow, look at the date. February 3rd, 2020. Ooh, this was shortly before the pandemic kicked in.
She sees something that scares the living daylights out of her.
Yeah, you.
It's unclear as to what she saw that
I don't know if she saw anything, but like she definitely reacts to the bang. Like if you watch really closely, she jumps.
It's unclear as to what she saw that terrified her.
You can't really tell in that one right there, but like when she's actually moving, like yeah, she flinches, throws her toys down, and runs away crying. Now, there you could say, the mom's right there near the door, so it's almost like she was waiting for her to run out. I don't like the idea of parents staging stuff and scaring their kids on purpose to make content. Because the way this camera is placed, like it's mostly focused on the crib, so it could be a baby monitoring camera. But there will be people saying, "Oh, because usually those cameras are like from above where you can see actually inside the crib." I could see people saying like, "This is the way this is set up. This was planned." Now, of course, the little girl is not in on it because it legitimately scared her. Now, like if the other parent was hiding behind the camera and made a bang, I don't think with their dad or other mom or whatever situation is here, I don't think they'd be scared if the other parent was in the room. So either this is legit and this is just a baby monitoring camera, um, or there was someone else somewhere like on the other side of the wall and they made a loud bang to scare the kid. I don't want to think that's the case, because I don't like. That's why I'm not a big fan of family channels, because of all the controversies that have come out of those channels about parents making their children do stuff for content. um I don't want to judge this mom in doing that, like, because for all we know, she just slammed the door in the other room and was waiting there for her daughter to run through scared. Um, I'd rather it be a ghost being a dickhead scaring a child than possible abusive parents. It's
unclear as to what she saw that terrified
but it definitely
her.
scared her. It scared her big
video,
time.
It becomes apparent that what she saw was most likely something paranormal, as the rocking horse begins to rock on its own.
Now no, I don't think that's paranormal. Because when she drops whatever she had, she drops it near the rocking horse. So whatever she was holding more than likely hit the rocking horse.
To rock on its own.
I don't think that's paranormal. I think that's whatever she dropped hitting it.
What are your thoughts on this?
Because those toy rocking horses like that, they easily rock.
Photo was taken at the Queen Mary, and in this photo.
Okay, so Queen Mary, we already know what to expect. That is been called one of the most haunted locations in the world. So we already know it's going to be something paranormal.
Something really creepy was captured.
I can't tell.
Okay, look, zoom in.
Because I'm going, what's that on his shoulder?
There's a hand on my shoulder. That's a hand. Do you see the creases?
If anything, this definitely adds to the belief that the Queen Mary.
Okay, so you all know that I do believe in ghosts. I've had enough paranormal experiences on my own that have no explanation that I do believe ghosts exist. I do believe there is life after death. Um, you can't really say the photo's doctored because we're looking at it directly off the camera that it was taken off of. Could it be a camera malfunction? Yes. There's always a chance of that. But the fact that you can see the creases from the hand on their shoulder, I don't know. That's a 50-50 there.
It's one of the most haunted places.
Either camera malfunction or it's legit something.
Here's a mysterious creature that was found in the mudflats of Japan.
What the hell is that? It looks like something out of Resident Evil. What is that? That's either something like genetics gone wrong or the result of a science experiment. Like, what is...
In actuality, this creature is known as the green eel goby.
Okay, well, it's actually an eel, okay.
Warasubo. It is a type of fish that's commonly found in the Ariake Sea of Japan.
It's near Mount Unzen. That's a active volcano in Japan. So I wonder if okay.
Although very creepy, it is still nonetheless very tasty.
They eat them?
As those who've tried this can't get enough of this foreign delicacy.
That thing is sitting on your plate, biting at your finger, and you're gonna eat it? What? People are crazy.
But what do you think? If given the chance, would you try this?
No! Not alive! No!
Let me know down below.
Look, I'm of the firm belief if something tastes good, does it really matter what it is? But if it is on the plate biting at me as I'm trying to eat it, no. No way. I couldn't do it.
Someone at work encountered something pretty spooky.
Someone at work while they're playing on their phone.
Pay close attention to the spot right here,
okay,
or you'll miss it.
What is that, lotion? Ghost is like, I need some lotion. My skin's dry.
This next segment is somewhat humorous.
It is still
weird.
I mean, that could be a legit thing. Like it definitely, like it looks like it was off a security camera. I don't know why I've got this on the screen right now, but that could have been something right there.
Although this next segment is somewhat humorous,
that was off security cameras, so
creepy.
You never know about that.
We don't have food and we can't go out.
Teletubbies?
I have an idea.
The Ring? Ah!
Funny, but yeah, pretty creepy. There are countless videos out there of people's pets acting strange.
Wait. Did they eat her?
Funny, but yeah.
No, not funny at all.
There are countless videos out there of people's pets acting strange.
Oh no.
And each one
don't have anything happen to the puppies.
That being said, this next video is no exception to that notion, as what's captured in it leaves you feeling spooked.
Hold up, I couldn't read that. So my eldest dog passed away in November. My other dog has been doing this ever since.
That notion, as what's captured in it leaves you feeling spooked.
Oh, look at the puppy. The tail is wagging. Okay, so they do say that pets can see stuff that we cannot. I mean, we had a dog who would just randomly just look at the air and just give a random bark sometimes. Wouldn't do that any other time except just different times. I mean, yeah, the dog is kind of growling in a way, but it doesn't sound like an actual, like, you know, get away kind of growl. But I don't know. I'm not sure. Definitely could be something, but the fact the dog's tail is wagging kind of tells me that it's nothing to be worried about.
Crystal Connor made a disturbing discovery after having cleaned underneath her bed.
Oh
She
no.
came across what appeared to be tally marks or scratches on the floor. Although no one
What?
knows who or what could have done this,
Someone's cat is in trouble.
she can't help but think that this might have been the doing of something malicious. Whether it's scratch marks made by something unholy, or someone who was trapped in this room, counting down the days until they were set free, one can only imagine what it might have been.
Scratch marks out of nowhere are usually not a good sign. I'm just saying that's usually related to demonic activity. So if they didn't do this themselves and they just look at these marks, if they don't have a cat or anything like that, it's not a good
Jess
sign.
is a mother of one who looks after her child with the utmost care. With that said, it came to her attention that sometimes her child would act up for no reason. This baffled Jess, as she knew her child very well. It's very unusual to see him misbehave when there's nothing provoking him. What could possibly be causing him to act up when clearly there's nothing
Attention?
bothering him? Jess was set on finding out by recording her child whenever she wasn't around. Every night, she would leave her phone in his room with the voice recorder on.
Oh boy.
She wasn't capturing anything to explain his behavior. But then, after one night, she captures this.
No. No.
You hear a little bit of a breath, and then the kid says no. You know,
What are
you
your
hear,
thoughts on this?
oh, help.
There's an
I didn't hear
oil
help
painting
us, but
the
yeah,
internet
that could
can't
be
stop
something.
talking about. The theories abound on this painting, as rumors state that the painting was made in blood by the artist, who later took his own life after finishing the piece. It's hard to determine whether or not the painting was actually made with his own blood,
I don't care what it
as
was
no one
made
has
out of. I
inspected the
wouldn't have that
piece.
thing.
But it's not that this painting may have been made with blood that's causing a lot of buzz. Rather, it's the fact that the portrait is cursed. For those who've owned it, claim to have encountered strange activity at home.
And why would you keep buying
Sean
it?
Robinson can attest to this, as he currently owns the painting.
Why?
The Anguished Man, the name of this painting, has haunted Robinson and his family ever since they brought it home.
Why keep it?
One night, Robinson decided to record the painting to show others the authenticity of his claims. And what he captures is pretty chilling.
Hello, I've just set the picture of the Anguished Man.
Okay, so you claim that this potentially cursed painting that you own is haunting your family. Why keep it? I mean, I probably spent a crap ton of money on it, so that might be a reason. Or publicity like this. I don't know if the publicity would be worth it, though, if this thing is actually haunting you, but let's see what happens.
In the top bedroom. I'm going to record it for approximately 8 hours, see if we can catch some of the activity.
Oh,
As you can see, some of the paint is starting to crack. It's still on its original wooden frame.
yeah, age is going to do that.
So I'm going to set up the recording equipment and leave it for approximately 8 hours, and I'll leave the light on.
I have to say, even if the painting isn't cursed, whoever painted this definitely had some demons. Don't you jump scare me. Okay, we got some door action. My only concern is I can't see the bottom of the door. Oh, now I can. It didn't shut all the way. If it shut all the way, that would have been more impressive. Okay, something fell. Why do we have a different camera angle all of a sudden? Okay, that gave me chills a little bit, I'll admit. Like, that could have easily been faked, but it still got me. I don't know. Friday the 13th. I don't know if I buy that.
As always,
That could have
what do you
easily been
think?
staged.
Let me know down below. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.
Alrighty, so
Until next time.
let's let it play out a little bit. Okay. Yes, please go subscribe. Show some love to the original creator. Like I said, the link for this video and the channel will be in the description. Kind of a mixed bag this time around. Nothing too creepy as far as like, nothing jump scared me like last time. I will admit the painting falling gave me a chill down my spine when I first saw it, but I don't know. Usually with stuff like that that's got like a long lore behind it, I'm not saying it's not possible, but I don't know. And the voices, like, it just so happened to be 3 a.m. when this happened. It just so happened to be Friday the 13th when this happened. I don't know. Those voices could have easily been implemented later. Like, I have to have, if it's just a random EVP, I'm more likely to believe it than, I'm going to film this supposedly cursed painting all night, and then just so happens at 3 a.m., the witching hour, you hear a voice, or you just so happen to hear a voice on Friday the 13th. Like, if it had been just completely random times and random dates, besides Friday the 13th, I would have believed it a little bit more. But that is all for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. If you did, please consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell, click that like button, leave a comment, tell me what you thought. As always, guys, this is Canaan. Me and Jess love you all very, very much. Please stay safe out there, take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.